someone who you don't roll with like that is calling you video call. That's impossible. Like, how did we get here? And then you don't even have the courage to tell your friend, I no get bad for this thing where we did do, like I cannot afford it. And I think that's why they say marry your friend. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Awaya Just Lover Grace, and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. So you know how like you don't even get to know yourself until you're involved in certain situations. Like before YouTube, I did not know that I was so heavy on gesticulations. Like my hands do not stay in one place. I did not know that I used to say a lot. I did not know that I used to say, and some other things that I've discovered about myself. Is just funny. If you're a new subscriber, I want to welcome you. A couple of you joined from last week when I uploaded my last video till now, and I'm just so grateful. So I want to beg, because I did beg in my last video and then the likes went up. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel, especially when you engage with my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please help a sister. I'm blessed with amazing people, and I want to give a special shout out to some of my friends, people that have supported my channel from like day one. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Peace Azeta. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Zainab Atonda. I want to give a special shout out to my gal, my baby gal, Ogechi Ogwike. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, you don't even know, man. Like, I post the video and then you comment and then you support me. It means a lot to me, and I'm really grateful for you guys, so thank you. Now let's go right into today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about friendships and expectations. So I'm just going to like discuss it, just go with the flow, stay with me. So I've been blessed with like amazing friends, but I don't think that just happens by happenstance. I think that there's certain things that you have to do. Like if you're someone that says, I don't have friends, there's certain things or there's certain projections that you are putting out that you don't know, is stopping you from having friends or stopping people from being friendly towards you yourself. So but that's not really the focus of today. I just wanted to say, that I'm blessed with friendships, and friendship is something that I hold dear. Friendship is something that I cherish. You're probably hearing me saying this and you're thinking, how many friends does she have? Well, the truth is I know a lot of people, right? I know a lot of people, and I would say that I have acquaintances, but I don't necessarily have so many friends if we really like want to dig deep into like what friendship is, because I feel like friendship requires a certain level of vulnerability, and then you cannot be vulnerable to like everyone. You can't be vulnerable to every person you meet. You can't be vulnerable to everybody you say hi, hello, how are you? You can't do that, because you're just setting yourself up for pain, for stress, because not everyone should have that kind of access to you. Because there are few people in my life that I can call, maybe when I'm crying ugly tears and tell them like, deep things about me, and I can trust that they would not use that information against me. I can trust that they would not tell that information to like, several other people and then just put me in a mess. If you have a friend that you can't tell, like, I don't think that what you did makes sense, then you guys are still doing superficial friendships, because I realized that, the true friendships will have you like checking each other like once in a while. So friendships require you to be vulnerable. You have to talk. You have to say things that you would otherwise sometimes keep to yourself, or things that you cannot share with everyone. A friend will know that thing that hurts you. A good friend will know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and stuff like that. And then I also want to say something. I don't think that friendship is something that should be forced. I think, as millennials, as Gen Z, we sometimes can get into the trap of like trying to force something that is not meant to be, because maybe you see this person and you really admire this person and you want to be friends with the person, and then, you start pitching your tent close to the person by all means necessary. It's sad sometimes that who you want to be friends with doesn't want to be friends with you, but you can't like force it. Do you understand? The best things in life they're not forced. It just happens naturally. Do you understand? You guys just have like a connection, and you don't want to be like have a connection with someone that doesn't have a connection with you, and then it seems like you're the only one doing all the work. So like you cannot be forcing those kind of things. Let it flow naturally. Friendship is not meant to be forced. I feel like friendships should have boundaries. And I use friendships in like a general sense, because under friendships these days we have acquaintances, we have people that we're not even close to, just you're like your buddy, maybe your buddy in the gym and all of that, and then we put everything under this umbrella of friendship. But it's so important for you to know that this person is, because this person is shining teeth with me, because I'm saying hello, hi to this person, I have to create boundaries. You need to create boundaries. It's so important. I don't know if this thing has happened to you before. Like maybe this is a very good example. Video call, like you're probably in the bathroom, and then someone, you might not even be in the bathroom, you might be in your office fully dressed, and then someone who you don't roll with like that is calling you video call. There's nothing more annoying than that, because you're like, that's impossible. Like, how did we get here? We're not cool like that. Like how? Like, why is this person calling me? So I feel like boundaries are very important in friendships. You need to know, okay, this is an acquaintance, this is a close friend, but we're not like really, really deep like that. But this is my ride or die. This is someone that I can spill certain things to. But I can't do it for these people. So let friendships have boundaries. And then if you're a friend, try not to like overstep your boundary. I don't know if you get what I mean. Try not to overstep your boundary. And to do this, you have to be sensitive. You have to open your eyes and see like, okay, what's really going on in this friendship? Don't go and be baying like whether they did not ask you to be, or maybe the person doesn't even want you in their space all of the time, and then you're just always showing up in their house, and you're making it uncomfortable for them, because maybe they're not blunt, like they can't tell you, I beg, get out of my house, I need some me time. But then you're just always like choking them and showing up in their faces. It's not cute, and it doesn't look cute on you. So please. And something else about friendships, I feel like friendships should be with people who give you permission to be yourself.
I'm sweating, but I cannot put on the fan or whatever, because it's going to make noise, and I don't want it to affect my video. So if you can see me breaking out, sweating a little, it's part of the sacrifice.
Like I was saying, I feel like friendships should be with people who give you permission to be yourself, where you don't have to form, you don't have to try to be who you're not, you don't have to like conform to the image that they want you to be. I think it's very sad if you I feel like those kind of friendships are toxic. As long as the other person is satisfied, then it's good. But then when you want to be satisfied, or when you want to express your views, you can't even, because you stand the fear of being ridiculed, being mocked, being pushed away. I don't think those are friendships. And if you find yourself in those kind of friendships, I think that you should have a rethink about it, or have a talk at least with that person, because there's no point being with a friend who doesn't give you permission to be yourself, or being with a friend with whom you're not comfortable with. Maybe that friendship should not be. I've never been that person that has been good like in cliques. I would always like break free from it. I don't know how people do it. I remember, I think, okay, in university, there was supposed to be like a clique. We're supposed to be like 4. But then the other girls, they walked slowly and I walk fast. And then I realized quickly that, this thing will not work. Do you get me? This thing will not work, because I walk fast, and then you guys walk slowly, and then you guys will pause. When I'm done with classes, I want to go straight to my hostel, but then you people will still want to. I just knew immediately that, I can be friends with all of you, but like having that clique where we do things, all the same things, we do all the same things together. We go to the toilet together, we go to class together, we eat together, we do everything together. I just knew that wasn't going to work. And then you need to get to that point where you know yourself, and then you know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Because some people can be in friendships where friendship is meant to be a beautiful thing. Like friendship is so beautiful. It's one of those relationships that can outlast any other kind of relationship. Do you get what I mean? Because sometimes, think about it. Think about maybe your best friend. Think about how much love you have for your best friend. Like maybe when something happens, some people would even rather, tell their best friends stuff than tell their partners or tell their family. And you want to be having like quality friendships. You don't want to be stringing along with people that don't give you permission to be yourself. Like imagine like you and your friend go out to eat. Maybe you guys go to like a really fancy restaurant that he or she chose, and you're supposed to like, pay separately, like pay your bills individually, and then you don't even have the courage to tell your friend, I don't get bar for this thing where we did do, like I cannot afford it, we should probably go to a cheaper restaurant, or if you can pay for me, fine, but like I cannot afford this. If you're not able to do that with your friends, then that's not real friendship. Having someone that you can share life's moments with is magical, whether you're happy or you're sad or you're broken or you're in grief. Having someone that you can share that burden with, having someone that that can be your companion is beautiful. And I think that's why they say marry your friend. It's so important that you and your partner have friendship, because you see that love, that spark, like of course it's going to be there, but there are certain things life would shake things up a bit where you don't feel that spark anymore. It's like the fire's gone out. Do you get? And the thing that would sustain that relationship, that marriage, is the friendship that you people have, and I think that's one thing I admire about my parents, like their own marriage, like they are friends. You can literally go to my parents' room, like just put maybe 5 a.m. in the morning, and they're already up, they're already gisting, they're already laughing, they're already doing a ball and stuff like they're just friends. Do you get? They're just discussing things. And like if something happens in my dad's life, like he just wants to call his wife and let her know. And I think that that's just beautiful. I think that something else that we do that doesn't make sense is that we think that everyone should be our friends, because if we look at it, you yourself, you do not like everyone. There's so many people there's so many YouTubers, you don't like everybody. You might not even know them personally, but you're just like, I don't really like this person. I don't really connect with whatever this person is doing, and that's fine. Like even with myself, as I'm here, there are people that are going to watch this later, and then they don't even know me. They've never met me before, and they'll be like, "What's doing this one? What's doing this one? What's this one saying? I beg. Do you get me?" And they don't even know anything about me, and that's fine, because you just have to trust that you would find your own tribe. You just have to trust that you will find your own people that like you. So I think that you should just free yourself from this constant need to be loved, to be liked, to want everyone to be your friends. I wrote something, I think it was last year or last 2 years now, I'm not sure. I'm going to insert it now. And then I was just talking about you're going to have a super beautiful life, but you see that constant need to be validated, to be liked, to be reassured, to be loved, that insatiable desire that you have. You can't really be putting that much responsibility on people. Like that's too much task to give to people. That's something that God can do. God is the one that will never get tired of loving you, never get tired of like reassuring you. Even as we're in our 20s, if you're watching this and we're going to be intentional about like having wonderful friendships, I think that we should still keep in mind that the best of a man is still a man. I'm going to say that again. The best of a man is still a man. So what that means is even the best of a friend is still a man. So you have to kind of like reduce your expectations. Like do not put people on this too high pedestal, because to be honest, you have disappointed people in your life before. I know I have, I don't know, but I think that everyone has. So to put people on this high pedestal where like they cannot mess up, if they mess up like you're wrecked, if they mess up they're cancelled forever, I don't think it makes sense, because we are all men and we will definitely make mistakes. We will make mistakes. The very last thing I want to say is I think that you should consider yourself or start thinking of how you're going to be a valuable friend. I think it's beautiful when you're that kind of friend. Like if Jessiloba was around now, if Grace was around, she would know the right thing to say, or she would help me with this. Maybe they served you breakfast or whatnot. Just having someone that can be angry for you, like, if I catch you, but yeah, so just be a valuable friend. It might be it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like give money, but if you can mention your friend's name, you know, in places where opportunities are being handed out, if you can be that shoulder that your friend can cry on, if you can be a loyal friend, if you can stick closer than a brother in times where things are like turbulent for your friend, just be a valuable friend. I feel like friendship is one of the most beautiful gifts in life, and that's why I'm talking about it, and I'm just like, you know, saying a lot of things about it. But I hope that like with this video and the things that I've said, you know, you're able to like catch one or two things. To talk in the comment section, like let me know like what you've learned about friendships like over the years. Let me know if you value friendships. Let me know if you've been hurt by friends, or let me know if there was a time that you really expected something of a friend, or you put your friend in this very high pedestal and the person let you down completely, and you told yourself, man, I'm done with friendships. And for me, the problem with being done with things is like when you're like, I'm not going to go over this chapter again, is that yes, you will not allow hurt to get to you, but at the same time you're blocking like good, valuable people from also coming to you. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel and you watch to this point, you are not doing the right thing. You're not doing the right thing. Please hit that subscribe button. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this to your friends. Share it on your status, share it on your Instagram story, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on, yeah, just share it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.